everybody, and welcome to Bird Central, the place where we talk about all things birds. Today we'll be talking about the black-necked swan. The black-necked swan is a South American waterfowl and is quite frankly a little large. They have a long black neck and a red fleshy knob, sort of like a mix between a black swan and a mute swan, but nope, they are a separate species. Which that hybrid actually exists. I'll talk about that in another video. Moving on to range, black-necked swans usually live at the bottom of South America, which is pretty common for a swan. But wait, what do they eat? Well, black-necked swans usually feast on small fish, aquatic plants, and seeds. Not much you can eat when you live on a literal lake. Sometimes you can spice it up a bit, but that doesn't really matter. Anyways, they usually feed by dabbling, which involves them tipping forward and keeping their tails in the air, while they graze on the vegetation below and try to catch small schools of fish. Those poor fish, but that's the way of life. But how they eat is crazy. They have these things known as lamellae, which act as filterers. They filter out water and mud so they can eat bugs, but you can call them teeth. I won't judge you for it. I mean, nobody will judge you for it. Besides me. Anyways, they usually pair up and remain monogamous, which means they mate for life. Black-necked swans usually do this unless their mate dies, but during the spring, males are complete. Male black-necked swans go through something called hormonal hell. This is also common in many swan species, and not only does that happen, they also will attack everything they see during this phase. Cars that get too close, no, they will attack it. Boats, attack. Anything that moves, attack. Also, some sounds tend to set them off too, like the sounds of fire trucks, or pretty much anything that they see as a threat, or hear as a threat. But moving on to the adorable little fluffies. Cygnets are usually born in 25 to 30 days. This usually takes a while for them to grow up and leave the nest. But usually, when they stay with their parents until they're 9 months old or older. They usually carry on their parents' back to protect them from predators. Predators of the black-necked swan, well, not the adults because they are fully grown, nothing will mess with them, but the cygnets are gulls, birds of prey, foxes, minks, insanely large frogs, and of course, the worst one of all, take that back, humans. Because why not? And anyways, the black-necked swan is a very beautiful bird. I just love them so much. They're insanely underrated in my opinion. And their conservation status is least concern. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's the first episode of Bird Central. If it does well, if it doesn't do well, regardless, I might still post. But let me know what bird you want to see next, and goodbye.